एक जन नीचे बैठना ही पड़ेगा, पीछे हो जाओ।
वीडियो पीछे, थोड़ा भाई पीछे पीछे
पीछे हो जाओ।
अरे वो छोड़, पीछे हो यार। बोलो आइए मैडम। आप लोग फोटो मार लो, फोटो मार लो आराम से एक मिनट
I'm here only for you. Right, Ruchi?
Thank you.
दादा भाई थोड़ा पीछे अदर भाई पीछे आ जाओ।
Slightly left, slightly left.
मैम लेफ्ट में भी है। मैम यहाँ इस तरफ भी। चलो उधर का होने दो फिर। मैम ये दो साइड का। मैम ये सेंटर।
नेहा जी राइट में
Done?
सेंटर।
One second.
अरे यार पीछे आ जाओ यार।
मैडम स्लाइटली लेफ्ट, थोड़ा सा राइट में।
मैम यहाँ स्ट्रेट अच्छा निकलना वैसा आगे से यार नया वेट
मैडम फोटो के लिए थोड़ा नेहा जी लेफ्ट साइड में देखा नहीं हमने। नेहा जी एक मिनट रुको एकदम सामने आ गए।
मैं पकड़ लूं, ये पकड़ लेगा। आप दुर्गेश तू पकड़, चलो रोलिंग गाइस, रोल। नेहा ये
ये नहीं जा फोन मार
मत देने हटा। आर वी रेडी थोड़ा सा प्लीज, थोड़ा हां सर डिस्टेंस रखो प्लीज। हां ओके नेहा रियली गुड टू सी यू।
Hello, thank you.
Tell us what are the first thing or three things you look into any brand to become to associate yourself with, you know?
I think today it's a beautiful launch for Centric phones, and for me to answer your question, what are the three things that I look in? Like, is there a certain relatability between me and the product? Will I ever use it on a daily basis? And third, and most importantly, will I be happy owning the product? You know, it doesn't matter whether you're drinking out of a bottle of water, whether you're endorsing cell phones, whether you're selling homes. Would you actually be an end consumer of the product? And the answer to that is yes. That means you're in the right place. And of course, the brand doesn't approach you. Their brands are very smart right now. They will never approach you if they don't see a relatability between the two.
Apart from this, it's also make in India. This is made in India. I know they also following an initiative which is done by Mr. Narendra Modi. What's your take on that? It is make in India.
I think it's great. I think Mr. Modi is taking some fantastic initiatives, whether it's Make in India or whether it's Swachh Bharat or whether it's upliftment of your daughters and whatever it is. I mean, even from the slightest of things, you know that he's going out there and it's kind of with the times, and you feel like, okay, just whatever is the need of the hour, it's almost answered like within a certain time. You question something and strangely it's in the papers 10 days later and it's answered. So it's good. It's got its own pace, but it's pretty good. But I'm going to stay away from political things right now.
Okay, there are numerous models from Centric. Which is your favorite model from the brand?
Well, it'll be hard for me to pick, but I'm actually very excited to go inside and see what Rajiv is doing, because he's the tech guru. He's going to take us through the models, and what I like about going through every model with Rajiv, or why I follow him so much, is because he explains. The thing about explaining technology to a girl is very hard, and he manages to do that, and that's the fun part. Like, I can't see the back of a box or read a booklet. When I have to buy a gadget, if somebody tells me, you should try using this one because I've used it and I think it's fantastic, so I just turn around and say, okay, fine. So for me right now, I'm almost dabbling with the best looking one, but it's hard for me to pick even one. I think it'll be unfair for me to pick one right now.
Who's your 2 AM friend, Neha?
I have very few 2 AM friends, but yeah, I mean, I think if I have to make a call at 2 a.m. to someone, it'll probably be my best friend who lives in New York, because for her it's never 2 a.m. It's always 4 p.m. in the evening. So I never bother her.
Your show is also doing really good, you know.
Thank you.
People are talking about how, you know, do you thought while working on the project कि इतना लोग सराहेंगे, इतना प्यार देंगे, Neha, the way it is loved by everyone.
You know, it's really fantastic. I think a big hand to play in No Filter Neha as a show. I'm honestly doing 3 shows right now, so I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'm assuming on my own that you're talking about.
Exactly, that's the one.
Okay, so I am doing Chote Mia on Colors and Roadies on MTV, and Chote Mia, and No Filter Neha on Savan. But I think as a producer, I feel I take extreme pride because No Filter Neha is something I've produced, and it's great. Thank you for the compliment. But for me, the biggest part that anyone that's played is, of course, the guests who've come and been unfiltered. But even more than them, it's you guys, it's the press, and I have to thank the press, because week after week you have encouraged me and you've listened to my episodes and you've made them famous. And we literally had no publicity outside of Mumbai, but it's only all of you that have carried this, and I feel really touched. Thank you for being on my side.
Congratulations for you winning the hamper in the coffee. Currently sharing the couch with Malaika Arora and Ayan Mukherjee. How was the whole experience?
No, I don't think I'm going to be sharing anything about that. I didn't really win a hamper. When you see the episode, you'll get to know what we all were doing. We just went on as jury, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut about everything else, because you should watch the episode. I think I was. We all were ourselves. Now I don't know whether that's a good thing or not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
On your right, ma'am. No, right नहीं. Table on your right.
one man clapping, which is great. Thank you. Thank you. I think the one thing that everyone in the audience and I and you have in common tonight is, of course, our Centric phone. So let's just, without our glasses of champagne, let's just raise a toast to this fabulous phone. Isn't it fantastic?
Exactly. Congratulations to each one of you here tonight.
But I have to say, to answer your question, I think the audience is fabulous. They gave me a huge round of applause. I did hear the cheer when I was backstage. And इतना प्यार तो मतलब मुझे अपने घर से भी नहीं मिलता जितना आप लोगों ने आज दिया. So thank you. I can say this live because my mom or dad can't hear me, so it's fine.
But we have such a lovely audience, rather I should say we have a lovely family here tonight with us. So if you had to dedicate a song to our family tonight, which song would that be?
अरे अभी ये फोन मेरे हाथ में तो I have to say लड़की करके चुल because I'm taking this phone away tonight.
Oh my God, that's great, amazing. So जो पीछे वाले सीटियाँ मार रहे थे उनकी सीटियाँ, come on, can we hear them? That's amazing. Okay, so
I don't know whether it's sitting between dealers and distributors or just boss. ये तो मतलब आपने सीधी का बूमरैंग ही बजा दिया वहाँ पे. बस.
okay, audience, that was a song that she would like to dedicate to all of you, but then
No, मेरा मन कर रहा है कुछ बोलने का. इतनी सीधी मत बजाओ, हवा निकल जाएगी.
guys, Neha is here.
आपकी तो जरूर निकलेगी हवा, सर. आप जो भी हो.
Which song would you like to sing for her? Okay, the gentleman out here with the phone. Come on. कौन सा गाना गाएंगे आप?
I don't think you should do that to anybody. If anybody voluntarily wants to sing a song,
Anyone wants to sing a song for Neha, I'm sure each one of
not
you
for
wants
me,
to do that.
just because they want to come on stage, please do so. If not, please don't be embarrassed. There's no pressure.
I would like to sing a song for you guys.
Oh wow!
जीतू राणा
I need help
दीपक
from
सर, यहाँ पे दीपक सर कौन है?
दीपक सर आ जाइए.
जीतू राणा
कहाँ है दीपक सर?
जितने भी दीपक सर यहाँ हैं.
जीतू राणा
कहाँ है दीपक सर? So Deepak Malik sir is here with us. सर आपकी तरफ से मैं गाना गाऊं नेहा के लिए. आपको साथ में गुनगुनाना है. साथ में. चुरा लिया है तुमने जब को
नजर नहीं चुराना सनम बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी कहीं बदल ना जाना सनम ले लिया दिल तो आए मेरा दिल आए दिल लेकर इतना ना तड़पाना चुरा लिया.
Oh my God.
दीपक सर.
नेहा what to do?
दीपक सर ने ये गाना गा दिया पूरा. मैं उनको अभी एक बहुत बड़ा कॉम्प्लीमेंट देने वाली थी. उसके बाद दीपक सर चुपचाप बोलते हैं मेरी टीवी देखेगी तो मुझे पीटेगी. तो क्यों किया आपने ये? क्यों मार खाने वाले काम करते हो आप फिर? इन लोगों की बातों में मत आओ. मत नाचो इनके सामने दीपक सर. He is whose lawyer? His wife is a lawyer. दीपक सर तो क्या काम से? इनका तो कोई हो भी नहीं. Would you like my Centric phone to make a call to your lawyer?
Thank you so much Deepak sir for joining us on the stage and singing such a beautiful song.
जीतू राणा
Thank you everyone. Okay sir. Tell me.
कोई और भी गाना चाहता है?
जीतू राणा.
और यहाँ पे है जिसको अपनी दीदी से डर है तो आ जाए मैदान में.
हाँ जी सर यहाँ आइए. क्या कहना चाहते हैं सर?
ये जीतू भाई को भी चांस हो.
सर स्टेज पर आके स्पीचलेस हो गए. जोरदार ताली हो जाए. थैंक यू सो मच सर स्टेज पर आने के लिए.
But it takes a lot to walk up on stage. So a huge
Exactly.
round of applause for after now. गिरीश भाई. मैंने बोला गिरीश भाई उसका भाई निकाल दिया.
Thank you Girish ji.
Thank you very much.
And now ladies and gentlemen, we Ross. Come on, everyone. And with him, we would want Mr. Manish Agrawal to please join us again on stage. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Here is, ladies and gentlemen, Zordar Talia Hujan. And also, can we have all three of you here? And as a tech guru is here, let's give the stage to you, sir. And the mic is all yours. But before that, it was Zordar Talia Hujan. Come on, everyone.
Thank you very much. Because other people are singing to you and I'm only talking to you, you don't have to walk off stage.
No, that's fine. He's already gone and he's hiring lawyers somewhere.
No, come, take a seat. Absolutely. Come, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
I'm going to do a very, very quick review, Manish. Thank you. I'll call everybody back. I have to have a talk with you also. So, ये मेरा quick review.
Thank you. Congratulations. Finally happened. I've heard such wonderful things about you.
Hi, Neha, congratulations for your association.
Thank you.
What have you to say about this particular film, Centric, and your association with them?
You know, I was talking to the press even before going inside, and then I was just like, I'm going to go, and I'm not very good with manuals, but I'm going to go inside and see which model I like. And there was one member of the press who asked me this. For me, now, I have to say the G1 is something that's fantastic as far as the Centric phones are concerned. Secondly, and most importantly, you know, he's done this great thing by going offline. It gives a lot of people not just great phones, but it also gives them great hope. There are a lot of people sitting inside who are very excited by this opportunity. The finish, the look, what the phone offers is fantastic, and it doesn't matter, you know. The most important thing is it's price sensitive because it's just $9,000, and you don't really get. And there are phones with the same amount, you know, the same things that they promise, which you get for over 25,000, and we're Make in India. So you know, we're doing ourselves proud. So I think the Centric is a fantastic phone.
What was the thing कि आपने मतलब नेहा को for the launch choose किया? What was the reason behind it?
She's quite gorgeous. She knows the technology, and I think it was our pleasure to have her. She accepted the product. She liked the product, and having liked the product, she is endorsed the product.
Okay. Neha, it's a responsibility also when you are getting associated with anything. And there are lots of phones in the market, there are lots of Chinese phones. What are the things, what are the features, people behind, what exactly?
Well, my association unfortunately is very short-lived. It's only for today because I'm here for the launch of this fantastic phone. But hopefully, for the love of the phone and for the love of everyone else who's a part of the company, this association may or may not get along. But I have to say that, you know, whatever we do as a brand, whatever I associate myself with, at the end, you want to make sure that, you know, for us, the consumer needs to be happy. You don't want to be associated with something where the consumer is like, oh yeah, they conned us into something. Because the Centric always is a phone that's offering way more than what you would imagine. So you're like, you look at this, you pay $9,000 for it, and you're like, am I getting this? Am I getting this much capacity? Am I getting this kind of a camera? Am I getting this kind of a battery life? I could go into the details. There's this amazing sandstone finish that you get. And I was just floored by, you know, like I went inside and I said, you should never judge a book by its cover, but here I'm judging a book by the cover because it's so beautiful. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of things, and it was really not a brainwave that I needed because it's just a fantastic product, and you want to be associated with it. Why not? I'm very flattered that they asked me to come.
Okay, Manish, आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कितना, you know, somebody like Neha Dhupia, who's a famous Bollywood star, सावन पे यहाँ वहाँ दुनिया भर में फेमस है नेहा. कितनी लोगों तक बात पहुँचेगी जब मैं ब्रांड की बात करता हूँ? नेहा जैसी शख्सियत आके ब्रांड का हिस्सा बनती है, नो रीच ज़्यादा होगी की वजह से.
Neha ji is, I think, the Indian star, famous outside the country also. What we are launching the product is for India, and I think in India everybody knows her.
ज़्यादा फायदा होता था लोगों तक बात पहुँचेगी.
Thank you very much.
Then beside making calls and receiving calls, what are the other features normally you look into a phone?
Oh man, my phone is like my life, and everything from making calls to receiving calls to communicating, to my emails, to my office, to reading on my phone, to watching movies, to playing games, to developing. Like I develop a lot of stuff even on the phone. There's so much you can do. You can now with the technology, you can edit your work on a phone, and I'm just amazed at the number of things that one can do literally. And it's unfortunate because my phone consumes so much of my time that I literally there are times that I'm like, I need to get away from my phone because I need to have a life beyond my phone. It's like everything, my work, my home, my everything is in the palm of my hand. My entertainment, my commitments, all of it is here. And I think our phone just literally controls us right now. And that's why having a great phone is important, and Centric is definitely one of them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All the very best.